What's up, YouTube? FatKings Phil here, coming at you for my week 24 update from vertical sleeve gastrectomy. And it is the last day of 2013, ironically. And it's also my daughter's birthday. We'll talk a little bit about that in a minute. I'm going to cut right to the chase and do the numbers because I want to explain some stuff. So here we go. 332.8 on the day of surgery. Again, I'm calling today 247.0 again. Here's why. Yesterday, I weighed in at 246. Today, I weighed in at 248. Now, I didn't expect to lose anything at all last week, just given the amount of side steps I made as far as eating choices went. But I've been watching my weight pretty carefully this week, day after day after day, and it's been going slowly down. And again, like 246 was the low I saw, 246 point something. I didn't have it exactly because I figured I'd grab it today. And then I worked out Monday because I was back to work like normal, and boom, my weight shot up, which I kind of expected was going to happen. Whenever you work out, you get more water in your muscles to flush out all the acids that you get from working out. If you want more information on that, go look at TJ's video. And I knew that was a chance that was going to happen. So I'm going to call it dead even, but I'm going to tell you that the actual number on the scale this morning was 248. So, but again, I'm calling it a wash, and I was expecting a wash, to be honest with you. I was actually kind of getting excited because when I saw 246, I thought, oh, I might actually be able to post a down number. So we're going to call it 0 pounds either way. So still at 85.8 pounds, no problem there at all. So that's that. I said last week that this was going to be my 6-month update, and the reason I said that, after I realized there are 52 weeks in a year, and at 48, not 48 rather, the problem was I take 4 weeks and I assume that's a month, and every 4 weeks I just assumed it was a month. So this whole time I've been completely off, which is neither here nor there. So a couple weeks, it'll be a 6-month mark. And hopefully we can easily say by then that I'll be at my lowest adult weight ever. So that's what I'm shooting for. Fairly doable, I believe. 2 weeks to lose, to go from 247 down to 244.9. So I think we'll easily see that. At least I'm hoping. So I don't want to jinx it, but that's where we're at. I did mention today is my daughter's birthday. She was born on New Year's Eve, and my dad's birthday as well. Unfortunately, my dad passed many years ago, but he would have been 71 today. And it's always a bitter pill. I mean, it's very exciting. It's my daughter's birthday, but it also reminds me my dad's not here anymore, and it kind of sucks. But yeah, he would have been 71 today, and that's starting to get up there. I mean, I don't think 70s are even that old anymore, but you're about 10 years away from being in your 80s. That seems older. So anyway, don't smoke, kids. Don't smoke, don't drink, and don't be overweight. All three of those together, you won't see 60. So that's where that's at. But yeah, so we're having my daughter's having a sleepover here with a bunch of her friends. My son is trying to extricate himself out to go to a friend's house to spend the night there. I don't think he wants to be here with a bunch of little girls singing on a karaoke machine, which is what her mother and I didn't really think that through too far and bought her. So we'll be hearing that tonight. And since we have to be sober because there are children here that we need to be good stewards of, I think it's going to be a rough night. So that's that. Other stuff this week. FatKings hit 1,000 subscribers. So thank you guys a lot. I knew that bringing that TJ kid on would be smart. No, thank you guys very much for that. It means a lot. I'm glad we've been able to kind of entertain you and at least share our journeys with you as well. So I had something funny happen around the birthday thing. Last night I went to go get my daughter an ice cream cake at Baskin Robbins. I'm assuming everybody in the States has that. I don't know about our friends overseas, but it's a pretty big name brand ice cream shop. And they make ice cream cakes. So I went over there to get one for her. And I walk in the door and there were a lot of people there. And there were a lot of people in line. And immediately I clicked back into my normal thinking of like, oh my God, I hope I'm not taking up too much space in the line here. I got to make sure all my stuff is together and ready to go when I pay, because I don't want them thinking, it's already bad enough they're thinking, look at this fat guy ordering this, getting this ice cream cake, like he needs cake. And then it suddenly occurred to me, well, I'm not that guy anymore. Like, I don't think people see that anymore. I mean, I'm overweight. There's no doubt about it. I'm not going to dispute that yet. I'm nowhere near where I want to be, but I'm not where I was. So I'm not super morbidly obese or whatever the hell I was. I think I was morbidly obese. Like, I don't know for sure, but, that was just kind of a little in my head that kind of snapped. I'm like, oh, wait a minute. I'm not that anymore. Like, in other words, like, I don't know. I still am self-conscious. I still have all of that baggage from 330 plus pounds ago. So I thought that was interesting. I thought I'd share. That little voice is still there. I don't know if it's ever going to go away. So we'll see. But I'm sure some of you have had similar experiences. And if you want to share, feel free to comment below. Another thing happened today. A couple things happened today. So again, no loss this week, really. But I had an inches lost again. And I can't explain that at all because I ate some bad things last week. Not in huge quantities, but stuff I should not have been eating. And now I know I just can't have certain things around here, even during the holidays. I was doing fine until a certain point, and then I went off the rails with a few things and imbibed some alcohol, which did not help because, of course, then my inhibition to not eat, my inhibition was not there to keep me from eating, rather. So I had some bad things. But again, no pounds is fine. But I got to the gym today after not having gone there, for most of last week. I think my last workout last week was Tuesday. And then I didn't work out again until Monday. And my clothes were just swimming on me. Like, I'm like, what the hell's going on here? And so it was one of those moments where this happens to me. I don't know if this happens to you guys, but where I like just suddenly snap. And I'm like, I can't wear this anymore. This looks ridiculous. Like, this is what happened with the jeans. This is what happened with the shirts before. So I went after work today and I had to get new shoes anyway because my gym shoes were just horrible. They're just worn out. And so I was going to get new shoes anyway. So I bought new shorts, new shirt, and a new pair of workout underwear. Stuff that keeps things where it should be. Let's just leave it at that. It doesn't cramp your style at the same time. So that's been good. And the other thing I noticed was the Levi's that I bought that I was complaining kind of crushed my manhood. Not so much this week. So, and I noticed that the waist is a little bit loose even. So I was kind of scratching my head at that. Maybe because I haven't been working out, the water had drained out of my muscles and had made them a little smaller. So even around my core and stuff, maybe that's what's going on. I don't know. I'll let you guys know if it changes by next week because now I'm back full-time working out. And now they restart the clock tomorrow with 0 workouts for the year. So I got to get my 200 in this year, and we'll talk about that a little bit too. So that's where things are at. Being it's the last day of the year, I kind of want to cover a couple things. First of all, I didn't know half you people. I didn't know any of you people, to be honest with you. 12 months ago, and that blows my mind. I mean, that was my life is so much richer now for knowing most of you. I mean, I have actually made some pretty tight friends in this community, and I've had a lot of support from folks who, even when I'm not close friends with, I still, have that mutual feeling of I support them back and, care about what's going on in their life. So I feel pretty blessed with that. And I'm not normally, I'm normally very much a guy who's focused on the goal, and I don't really pay attention too much to the stuff along the way. It's not necessarily a habit I'm proud of. It's just how I am. I'm very binary in that respect. There's right, there's wrong, there's done, there's unfinished. So like as some of these more emotional things hit me, it's kind of a variable that doesn't compute in my brain. It just kind of like, I have to sometimes process it. It takes a little time. So I can't imagine trying to go through this without some of you guys. And I mean, I don't want to start naming names. I'm going to drop a few. And please, if I don't mention your names, doesn't mean I don't appreciate you as well. But I'm just trying to think of some people that I'm pretty close with now that I didn't know 12 months ago. That'd be the Sarahs, Kirk, Corey, Mike, Mike May, even James. Let's see, Big V, Little Ozzy Mel, Harry Drago Girl. These are people that even if I don't talk to them on a regular basis, all of them, I religiously watch their videos. Molly's another one. A lot of new people have come on recently. I'm really been getting into them. You got Gooch and Malsey will be Smallsy, and just a ton of other folks. And again, going down the naming game is kind of a bad idea, but Tanya would be another one that I talk to a lot. K-Star, TJ, of course. And it was great having him out here. And I don't realize how much I miss that guy till he's here. And it sucks when he's got to go, but that's all right. I'm going to see him again in April here pretty quick. And hopefully at goal. So we'll see. I don't know. That's going to be push. I think I could do it, but we're going to see. So that's, I just want to say thank you guys. And, you guys all mean a lot to me, and I do follow your journey, and I am more interested in not just your weight loss, but your life. So if you're ever feeling like, I don't want to put all this stuff in the video, who cares? I care. I actually care what's going on with you guys. So, thank you again for all your support, and, please know that you have mine. All right, that brings us to New Year's resolutions. I'm a big New Year's resolutions kind of guy. That sounds stupid, but and I've talked about this once before, but I have a whiteboard on the other side of this monitor. Maybe I'll take a picture of it, put it up on the Facebook page. But I put down 3 goals for the year, and then I put a bunch of short-term goals on the right-hand side below that. I track the percentage of complete done on the big 3, and then I have long-term goals under that. So long-term goals might be like, go to Scotland, visit Australia, trips I want to take, places I want to see, things I want to do, but that are bigger. I can't just do them without some financial, planning and things like that. But they're there. But I keep a track of all that stuff. And then on the other side of the board on the left, I have a column that's all things I did this year. And I think that's important, that to see what you have accomplished in a year, because being that I am very much get to the end of the rainbow kind of person, once you're there, it's easy to say, okay, goal achieved, move on, and you forget about it, and you don't take stock in what it took to get you there sometimes. So I think it's important to track that stuff. So for this year, let's talk about what I'm going to put up on the board, which I will do tomorrow. Because technically, I don't know, I get kind of superstitious about it. I don't do it until the actual day. But let's talk about what I had for this year. This year, I had a goal of hitting the gym 150 times in a year, knowing that I was going to be taking the time off for surgery. And I did that. I had 152 today. So I barely squeaked it by, but I did it. I finished my most latest movie script, the Schumann sisters. Not Schumann sisters, the Branwyn sisters. Sorry. The old name was the Schumann sisters. The name I released on it was the Branwyn sisters. That I finished, put it in some competitions. I put myself out there. I did not place, but it was very liberating to get it done, to know I can achieve something like that, and then put it out there and not be scared to share it with people. So that was good. And then I had another goal to start a second script, which I did. I don't like that goal because it didn't have a measurement. Start could have been type the title, and that would have been start, right? But I got a little further than that. I'm pretty much through Act 1. So that's good. So this year, goals for this year: hit the gym 200 times. We have an incentive at work. If you get 150 visits, you get half your money back. If you hit 200, you get all your money back, 100% of your money back. So my company's really big on supporting fitness. So that's good. I want to finish the second script. The script is called, wait a minute, I'm going to screw this up. Actually Love. Not Love Actually, because there's a movie called Love Actually. This is a play off of the original Cyrano de Bergerac. If you saw Roxanne, that's kind of also a play off the original Cyrano de Bergerac, although this is a little bit more modernized. Again, I don't know that it'll sell or anything. I promised somebody once upon a time that I would write them a Cyrano script. And it's been probably 20 plus years since I made that promise, so I'm making good on it. I could go on a long time as to why it took that long, but I won't. And then I think for goal number 3, well, obviously it's going to be to hit my goal and get into maintenance. Now, I don't know what my goal is going to be. And here's why. I'm saying that today. I've always said 215. 225 has also been floating around out there, but I have to see how my body looks when I get there and how I feel about it. Right now at 247, today, especially when I was in the gym, I was looking in the mirror. I just caught myself changing clothes, and I was just not really thrilled this week with the way I look. And I don't know what's going on. It seems like I'm like looser, flabbier today. And again, it doesn't make sense because clothes are fitting better. You know, weight didn't go up or down really. I mean, other than the water weight change. I don't know. I don't know if that's just baggage in my head or what, but until I get to a point where on an average basis, I'm pretty comfortable with the way my body looks. I think that'll be my goal. 215 is really the starting point of that. I think 215 is pretty aggressive goal for me. I think it would be a pretty lean fit goal for me. But if I have to go lower, 210, 205. I mean, if I get to 205, I'm going to 199 just to say I got there once. But I think that's going to be my other goal. Short-term goals. Obviously, I'm going to Mardi Gras or not Mardi Gras, but the week before Mardi Gras in February, I'm going to go to the weight loss convention in Tampa in April. So looking forward to seeing a ton of you guys there, although there'll be plenty of videos between here and there. And then I'm planning on doing a big family trip this year because we've been putting off vacations, and a lot of the money I was saving for the surgery and stuff, that's out of the way now. I can afford probably to break loose a little bit more and take my kids and my family on a little bit bigger vacation just because they're getting older. I want to spend more time with them now. They're going to be doing their own thing. My son's already a pain in the ass when it comes to getting him to go do stuff with me. So, because he's got his own life and it ain't going to get any better before it gets worse. So, that's the nature of life. So that's that. And that's kind of where we're at. So, goodbye 2013, I guess, is all I can say. So if you guys are out partying tonight, don't drink and drive. I mean, I probably don't have to tell you guys this, but just don't do it. It's not worth it. Take a cab. If you're financially strapped for a cab, there's plenty of programs out there that offer free ones. I know in our town, they're offering one of the news channels is offering to pay anybody's cab fee. So check that out before you go out. Worst case scenario, wake up a friend in the middle of the night, have him come get you. It's not worth it. It would be horrible to lose any of you to something that's stupid and then to be pissed at you on top of it. So I'd be sad that you died, but I would be really pissed at you for doing something that fucking stupid. So, all right, that's it. To all of our Australian folks who it's already the new year, I hope 2014 is awesome. So make sure you let us know. Oh yeah. Oh God, I'm running long too. We are doing FatKings Down Under. This was something I really wanted to do. I mentioned it in front of TJ, and in typical fashion, TJ picked it up and ran with it before I could do anything with it, and he got it all hooked up. So thank you to Harry Draco Girl for helping him out with that. And looks like Big V, Little Aussie Mill, Harry Draco Girl, and we're trying to get Brett Down Under on. So I think we might have everybody. The time works in our favor in the sense that it's daytime there when it's night here. So hopefully this is all going to go smooth as silk. We'll see how the technical issues are with Google Hangouts from that far away. But we'll figure it out. So, all right, guys. Yeah, definitely tune in for that. That's going to be huge. So keep watching the Facebook page for the posts. Should be normal time. I haven't had a chance to work out the details with TJ yet, but if something changes, Facebook is where we'll post the change. So, all right. This is my longest video in a while, so I'm going to shut up now. All right, guys. Have a great New Year's Eve. Awesome New Year's Day. And remember, it's good to be the king.